right, Burbank, let's do this. It's Fun Day Friday. We're going to get the song going. If you're in Zoom, we do a live song. We got a couple of birthdays to hit today. So this is just a quick 2 to 3 minute overview of what you need to do to get an A, a B, a C, and hopefully nobody gets a D. But I'm going to focus on the A and then we'll taper it back. What does an A slideshow look like? They all can look different. You can be custom. It's your creative project. But the basics that need to be there is a letter, and this is exactly how you should think about it. Good job, Brian. If I was talking to patient 23 on how to be healthy. Hey, patient 23, I'm going to tell you how you can get better because you have the color orange in the pie chart, and that is a bad thing. To get better, you will need a fecal transplant. A fecal transplant is healthy poop that is a pill that you swallow or is a slurry that's put up your butt so you can poop. Love it. You take poop from healthy donor and you put it in a sick person, which is you, to make your microbiome better. You need this because now in your week 3, you are not looking so good. You have fever, you're vomiting, and you have diarrhea. Once we do the fecal transplant, you'll be as good as new. Anyway, see you later, and also eat healthy and exercise so you can have a healthy body. Thank you, Brian, for listening. Now, what else does Brian have? He brought up his human microbiome. He has his microbiome slide. You don't necessarily need those 2 slides. They're good if you have them, but you definitely need a slide about the microbiome. Brian has it. Good job, Brian, including pictures. We did a slide on bacteria. Fantastic, Brian. He's got information. Now, Brian went above and beyond, which is always a good thing. Because remember, we're not learning for grades, we're learning for knowledge. And you guys, to learn about this bacteria, you guys are so much smarter than everybody else on the planet. It's just awesome. So Brian's got his bacteria slide. He's got his research that he did. Brian, you are A all the way, buddy. Good job. Let's take a look at another A. All right, so here we are with Isabella. Isabella, you can get rid of this slide if you want and turn it into a creative title slide today. Look what she's got. Another great thing to call this. Note from the doctor. Hello, patient. There was an orange bad bacteria in your system which was causing you to have bad symptoms. In week 1, you were fine, but in week 3, you might have done something or ate something bad. There's something called fecal transplant that is a medication or something that you may have to do. Always make sure to ask your doctor about your medication. Also make sure to be careful every day with everything. Thanks. Take care, Dr. Isabella. I love it. You could easily be a doctor one day. What does she have that makes hers an A? This is at the top. That's our assignment. Due for an A. You don't have this, you're not getting an A. Data analysis. She has it. Chart up top. Great. Bacteria. Another chart up top with her description of what the difference was. Her bacteria slide, which could just be 5 notes or a CER, but definitely a bacteria slide. And her microbiome slide. A plus, Isabella. Thank you for listening. You're awesome. Let's check somebody else's. Now we're in with Isaiah's, I believe. Now Isaiah, once again, you can turn this into a cool title slide if you want to, although you are not necessarily graded on that. It just looks cool. Dear patient, the problems you are experiencing are happening because you have another bacteria in your gut called Epsilon proteobacteria, which has C. juni. Notice he just copied that. That way he doesn't have to try to spell it. Now you don't be alarmed. This can be fixed with a fecal transplant. Yes, I know it may sound weird, but it had a healthy gut bacteria that can kill the Epsilon proteobacteria. You see the bacteria in your gut helps you so you can kill bad bacteria too. You should be better in no time. You see something you ate might have given you the bacteria. Next time, see if the food is good or if it's expired. Remember to eat healthy. Sincerely, your Dr. Sam. Bam! Another great one. He has his comparison of a chart. He has his annotate. He doesn't have to have that, but it's fun that it's there. He's got his bacterial slide. He has his human microbiome slide. And so he is at an A level. Fantastic, Brian. Now, notice all 3 of these, I believe, have already been turned in, at least 2 of them, and I've already given them an A. So when you're ahead of schedule on a Thursday, you can turn these things in. So, A level, you just saw it. Letter to the patient. Make sure it's a CER. It has to be well written. Not too many mistakes. Their bacteria slide up top. That was 5 facts from the article. And your microbiome was another CER. If those 3 are at the top, you're looking at an A. Now, what's a B? You have all 3 of those things, but maybe you didn't quite finish the CER. Maybe your CER doesn't make sense. But they're very close. So a 3 and a 4 are very similar. You can always argue you should be an A. It really comes down to writing. What's a C? A C It's just the basics. I get it. It's tough. Some of you have a hard time learning without a teacher or being in the classroom. That's fine. You need to have at the top of your slideshow the microbiome slide. Have some pictures. Try to have some of your own words. But even if you just have pictures and internet words, fine. A bacteria slide at the top. Internet words, some pictures, fine. Try to do some of your own words. And then the chart that we did here, even if you didn't do anything, if this chart is just at the top, I will give you guys a C. So chart, bacteria slide, microbiome slide, make them look cool. Anybody can get those 3 done, if you're listening today, by the end of class, okay? I want to make you to just learn the basics and be successful for a C. If you're not trying, if you're not moving slides to the top, if you don't have the basics, I'm going to have to give you a D. Guess how else you get a D? Last thing before we do our song. If you don't turn it in, if you have an A level slide and it's not turned in, a D. So if you've done any work, now if it's a little late, like you turn it in to me Monday, I might still give you a B. But if you want an A, get it done by the end of class today. All right, let's get to work. Go time. Song time.